Toward the end of this story, Carmen and Mark learned these shocking statistics. 60% of American veterans return home with hearing loss and tinnitus. 15% of American adults, that's 37.5 million, aged 18 and over, report some trouble hearing. Worldwide, 360 million people are deaf. Mark and Carmen had stumbled upon a way to help. But before we get to that, here's what happened to set this all in motion. It all started one day when Carmen and Mark were at a restaurant and they ran into a couple they were friends with. But Carmen saw a disaster unfolding that had the potential to ruin her friendship with the woman. Carmen was holding a secret her friend had told her in confidence. Mark was not supposed to know this secret, but he did, and the friend's husband absolutely could not find out. Carmen desperately tried to figure out a way to get Mark's attention without throwing an elbow, starting a coughing fit, or otherwise making a scene. She needed him to realize what she already knew and keep quiet about the secret. In a sudden epiphany, her invention came to her. A low-profile bracelet that vibrates, plus a remote control. For any predetermined message, the user with the remote presses the button and privately alerts the wearer of the bracelet. Simple, but oh so useful. The problem was, she needed her invention now, not 6 months from now after product design and development was complete. What happened with Carmen's friend was a very close call, but it led to the creation of the Nudger. The Nudger has been developed and improved over the past 2 years and is finally almost ready for the big time. However, since developing the prototype of the Nudger together, Carmen and Mark have been shocked by the response. Since they developed the Nudger to solve one specific problem, getting someone's attention privately without saying a word or making a scene, they have been overwhelmed by the response. People started flooding them with new ideas for the many different uses they thought of for the Nudger. And that's where the real light bulb went off. This was not just a simple communication device that solved one problem. This was the Swiss Army knife of communication tools. Fast forward 1 year to Deaf Nation Conference in Las Vegas. After seeing a deaf friend taking the Nudger prototype and using it in a life-changing way, no more throwing a shoe to alert someone, no more depending on visual line-of-sight methods to get each other's attention. The Nudger was a safer and more low-key tool for getting someone else's attention. After seeing their friend using the Nudger in such a positive way, Mark and Carmen knew they had a responsibility to make this product available to all. That's where this Kickstarter and you come in. After seeing the overwhelmingly positive response to the Nudger at Deaf Nation Conference, Mark and Carmen hardened their resolve to bring a better version of this product to deaf people worldwide. And then they learned about the unbelievably high rate of hearing loss of veterans who returned home. That really struck them, and they became even more determined. Fast forward to this Kickstarter campaign. Here are the goals. Number 1, improve the battery and streamline the design. The product has gone through 2 iterations so far. The concept works, and people love it. It only needs to be improved to be better in order to work for a nationwide and a global market. Number 2, to get this product into the hands of the people who need it most. That's why, for the Veterans Support option, you can choose to donate a Nudger to a veteran who has suffered hearing loss. We want to invite you to join us in this cause and help us get the Nudger into people's hands by supporting this Kickstarter today.
I'm Carmen Gregory.
I'm Mark Gregory.
And we are the creators of the Nudger. This is the Nudger, and it's a vibrating bracelet, and this is the remote control, and whoever's wearing the bracelet, the other person pushes the button on the remote control and it signals the wearer to whatever meaning that they have pre-planned.
Yeah, it is fun at home. I could say I love you.
She buzzes me, I love you.
It's a vibrating bracelet via remote control, and you can put any meaning that you want to it. So you can send any message that's pre-planned between both of you to mean whatever message you want to send. So if you're in a group of people, and it could be when I buzz you, it's time to go, it's change the subject, change behavior, it could mean anything.
Now, this can be paired, one remote paired to several bracelets, or several remotes to one bracelet. So it can be used multi-use.
How about your dog?
And that's another one is there's also people bought them for their dog.
Instead of
Their
shopping?
dog, that's not a shocker, it just vibrates. They put it on their dog and they want to nudge their dog to say, stop yapping.
Stop barking.
And it has worked. I've got people who have bought it and they liked
They
it.
bought 2 of them. Put it together.
Buy one because you will use it for more than just one reason.